So lately, I've been learning to lead by being uncomfortable. And this may mean a lot of things to different people, but I kind of had to force myself to be a better leader all throughout this year, even last year when I went all in on this business venture that I've been working with. Initially, when I first started the business, I knew that I would not want to be working at the events every time that we had an event. So I started to bring people in, started to bring young people in. I created a guideline for them, how I wanted them to speak to the customers, how I wanted them to send the customers their video and this and that. I pretty much structured that all the way down. And I feel like being a leader is a lot about that structure and just having something for your team to look forward to. In the beginning, we didn't have a lot of goals, but as time went on, that is something that I started to implement as far as having goals and having monthly or bi-monthly meetings just so we can check up and check in on those goals and make sure that we're continuing to make progress with that. Going back to my first thought, was that me learning to lead happened by me being uncomfortable. Is because, at a certain point, we had started to get booked. Like, we would have 3 bookings in one day. And my thing is, when someone gives us a call, I refuse to let them know, or I refuse to tell them that we're not available. And I'm not saying that to say that we don't have the equipment and the people to do it, because we do. We have 5 or 6 or 7 team members, including myself. We have enough equipment to service 4 events at one time. But the thing is, when I kept saying yes, that we are available, that put me in a position where I had to, pretty much quarterback an event or 3 events at one time and just make sure that things happen very smoothly. And it's been that way all year. We probably had 4 instances where we've had 3 or 4 events at one time. And I'm super proud of myself about that. And I had to make myself even more uncomfortable by sending myself out of town, out of country. I literally had no cell phone service where I was. We had done this process again, but now it was a little different because our team members could not call me, but I had set up something in place. I had my brother on call ready just in case a booth went down or something went down, that he was able to come and back up and replace any parts or help them with anything that they needed. I was nervous. I was really nervous throughout the process, kind of trying to check in and see if everything is going well, but I couldn't because, like I said before, I'd had no service. Everything went good, and that was probably the most uncomfortable I had ever been. But what I try to think about and what I try to remember is that, one day, it's hard for one day to crash your business. So I'm saying, like, as long as I feel like I've taken the time and the process to prepare my team and develop my team, as well as continuing to train and show and correct and fail and fix, there's no way that you stepping out of your business for one day will go ahead and crash and burn your business. So I'm just super proud and super happy for my team, as well as for my commitment to trying to create a good product and a good service that can continue to be replicated again and again and again.